Hey guys, and welcome back for another content of Ragnarok M Classic. And in this video, we are going to discuss the preparation for Master Skill 2. What gears are we going to change and what class are the best option to switch for the said class. I've already discussed the preparation for the Warlock in this video, and now I will be talking about the class that I may potentially be taking when Master Skill 2 is released. This is the Shadow Chaser MS2 preparation. If you have watched my Master Skill 2 tier list video, I put this Abyssal Graveyard on the potential to be the next meta. But based on Blueberries, it is only a 2-star. So this is a good discussion, and I think Blueberries is somewhat right because I forgot that this skill itself is blocked by the Land Protector of Sages. And another thing is, if you build this with an auto-attack dagger, which I think is the best to maximize the skill potential, you might find yourself vulnerable into a large-scale PvP. But regardless of the disadvantages, I still find this Master Skill a very fun build, especially with what I will experiment when it comes. I will not talk about that here, so I will just recommend the standard one, which is the dagger. Okay, so how does this Master Skill 2 of Shadow Chaser works? This Master Skill is a magic damage, so headwears like Wheel of Fortune is usable for this build. But the damage formula will be based on both of your attack and magic attack. In this build, you may either go full attack speed or just cast Abyssal Graveyards, but I'm not sure if you can maintain your hiding state while attacking with the Abyssal Graveyard, so we need to test this out. First, we will check on what gears are we going to prepare. If you are worrying that you already invested on the P attack, P damage, ignore MDef or any physical type stats, do not worry, as your Master Skill 2 passive, the Demon Slaying Dagger, will add a portion of your physical stats into a magical. As you can see here, increases your own M damage increase, ignore MDef, and M-Pen by 80% of your own P damage increase, ignore P-Def, and physical penetration stats. So you can see here that the dagger type will have its full potential. And now let's check the potential gears. The first weapon choice will be the Holy Dagger, as this dagger gives so many attack stats that could boost your damage formula for your Abyssal Graveyard. And if you combine it with a Thief Clothes, it adds another 15% damage to small, 5% to medium, and 10% to large monster, which is really great. And not only that, the Thief Clothes also gives these stats that you can greatly boost your damage like the P attack and ignore def. So these are my best recommendation set. But I also have other options. The Demon King has a potential, especially when it is refined to plus 15, as this adds 30% to doubling the final damage. The only downside is your P-Def and M-Def will decrease by 50%, so you should be cautious when equipping this dagger. Then Staunch Armor is great as it has both attack and M-Attack stat increase when refining reaches to plus 5, 10, and 15, and it has immunity to fear status. So I think these other options are pretty solid too. Now for your offhand, my best recommendation would be the Sacrifice Book as it has ignore MDef plus 30%. Then the Rosa Bracelet that has only 25%, and taking the 80% portion of it with a Demon Slaying Dagger will only lower it by another 5%, making it only 20% ignore MDef. Take note that your Master Skill damage is magic damage, so ignore MDef and M-Pen is a must. For Garment, the Ancient Cape I think will be the better option, but Adventure Master Cloak that has the ignore MDef is also a good option. For foot gear, my first recommendation would be the Rune Boots, as it increases both P attack and magic attack. Another option may be the Rift that has both attack and M attack stats. It's a really good alternative if you still haven't plus 12 your Rune Boots. For the accessories, I believe the best option will be the plus 12 Eye of Dulahan, as it increases magic attack, ignore MDef, as well as minus VCT. Or if you're still working out on your ignore MDef, might as well use the Adventure Master Bracelet that has ignore MDef stats. Now for your headwear, you can use the Wheel of Fortune to grant you spell crit chances. Yes, it will work on Abyssal Graveyard because it is a magic damage. For the face wear, you can buy the Tears of Heaven and make it to plus 6 to have a plus 4 int and ignore MDef plus 12%. Or you can just use the Mr. Scream or the Monocles. For mouthwear, you can try using the Magic Firewood to add a burn effect status, or the Grandpa Beard for the magic penetration. For backwear, you can just use the Terrible Tornado for the skill damage, or the Lost Star Track for M-Pen as well as ignore MDef. Then for the tail, I recommend the Flowing Starlight as it grants the neutral damage plus 5% because your Abyssal Graveyard is a neutral damage. And this tail has move speed, so it's a win. Sad thing is this tail is a limited skin event and the NPC that sells it is already gone. So your other option will be the White Snake Chime for the added Ignore MDef. For the card preparation, here are my list. Stormy Night Star is one of your best to have for your weapon when you are doing auto attacks as it inflicts freezing to the target and ignores freezing immunity. And then your auto attack will also have a chance to cast Storm Gust level 10. Pairing this with the auto shadow spell Storm Gust or Lord of Vermilion will give you a higher chance to auto cast some AoE magic spells. Another one is the Bloody Knight that triggers level 10 Meteor Storm when auto attacking. This is also a good addition. For the offhand, it's still not yet implemented, but you can prepare for the Geographer Star for more AoE skill and damage increase. And we go straight to the accessory. You can use the Rage Star for the added chance of triggering the freezing or other ailments. Super Bear for additional P attack and M attack, and don't forget the Greatest General as it grants you a chance to have a 10% P damage and M damage buff when auto attacking. For the Guild Prayer, you should start investing in both Combat Blessing and Wise Blessing. Then for the Blessing of Goddess, you might want to increase your neutral damage more. Then also get the Attack, M Attack, M Pen, and Ignore MDef. The classes that can easily transition to this build are the Warlocks as they are already invested in the Ignore MDef and Magic Penetration, and most of their gears can benefit with the Shadow Chaser's MS2. The other one is the Guillotine Cross Dagger build as they already have the Holy Dagger plus Thief Cloth set. And lastly, you need to prepare for at least 100 million Zeni to level up your Master Skill. Zeni is really important for your Master Skill investment, so if you are lacking some Zenis, then check this out. Lapak Gaming is the most affordable top-up site that has a guaranteed safe transaction with a 10 times money back guarantee. They have a lot of games that you can top up discounted prices here like Mobile Legends, Ragnarok Origin, and of course the Ragnarok M Classic. For example is this Kafralog that costs only 1,573 pesos in the Lapak Gaming. While if you are buying it in-game, it may cost around 1,700 pesos. That's almost 180 pesos discount. Then from here, enter your character UID that is located on your in-game profile, and they have a special discount of up to 1,500 pesos on Ragnarok M Classic. Just type ROMCL1GHT on the promo code, click the use promo to get your special discount. This promo code will be available until 31st of May 2025. And then complete the payment process by clicking the buy now. That's easy. And you will get the product that you have purchased instantly after the payment is complete. So what are you waiting for? Click my link in the description and on the comment section, then top up now. Thanks for listening and let's get back to the video. And I think that's all you need in preparation for the upcoming Master Skill 2 of Shadow Chaser. I might be making a full guide for this build in the future if we will pursue or have the needed investment for the Shadow Chaser class. If you find this video helpful, then please leave a like. Also subscribe to support my channel. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe and have an awesome day. Lights out.